It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Boston. Daniel Mengden will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter, kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92, good mix of off-speed pitches. But I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eduardo Nunez becomes the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. The pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Mengden, a native Texan. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nate Eovaldi gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So digging in now, Ramon Laureano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count, and the pitch hit to third, right to him. Pedroia on to first, and they get them both. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB Draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. Batting average for him so far in April looking very good, of course, pushing close to 400. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Eovaldi, a native Texan. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Matt Chapman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pierce backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding into the box, Robbie Grossman. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Here's Jurickson Profar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled straight back. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball,
outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Vasquez has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the 3rd. Here's Steve Pierce now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Mengden in foul ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is pulled into right. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
First offering on its way. Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first, and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Standing in, Josh Begley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high, 1-0. Begley swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nope. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Nunez has room in foul territory. 2 down. At the plate, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Splitter. 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Holt has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful character. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty on his horse. He's there and records the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Pierce leads off first with 1 away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So we got him looking there. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano moves over, He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Josh Fegley. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit out toward second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Pedroia has it barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. This is lifted out to left. Grossman sprinting after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Piscotty is there. Let's see if they try it. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with 1 away now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Fegley moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Taken in by Semien. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he'd beat it out, but the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Tyler Thornburg takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Chris Davis will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Thornburg rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Pedroia on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Matt Olson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Swung on and missed.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're up 2-0. At the plate, Brock Holt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1. Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
1-1. Here it is. Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in once again, Steve Pearce. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Benintendi, the runner at second with one away. Popped into the air, back behind second. Profar waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Ready now, Christian Vasquez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there and records the first out. Next up for the A's, Robbie Grossman. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1-1 the count. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Jurickson Profar. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And that will conclude. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eduardo Nunez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 the count now. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Pedroia. Joaquin Soria will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Mookie Betts.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch in the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, Josh Begley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. Betts coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Marcus Semien. Popped straight up. Pierce in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. Foul. A swing and a ground ball to third. Backhanded. Pedroia, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. From the stretch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and you guessed it, another double play. Their 5th of the ball game so far, and this one ends. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Steve Pearce. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now that's popped up. Olsen has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Daniel Mengden gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joaquin Soria hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's finished off